Hello. Apparently we're live. I think we're running about a 10-second, 15-second delay. So I'm looking at YouTube and the count. Right, I've just gone live. I think it's working. Hello. Yes, I can hear myself. Apparently we're live. I think we're running about a 10-second, 15-second delay. So I'm looking at YouTube and the count. Right, I've just gone live. I think it's working. Hello. Yes, I can hear myself. But I'm hesitating because I'm looking at YouTube Studio, and there's nothing there. That's not working. All right, for some reason it's not connected to YouTube Studio at all. Can't see anything on it. No. So that's bizarre. I don't know, doesn't work. So I'm not going to worry about that now. I'm not going to let that put me off. But it actually says I'm live, so I believe it is working. Well, I just saw myself, and the quality says excellent. I'm not doing a webcam this time because I'm just sort of sorting out what to do. And here we are. We're going to run some trains for this first stream. I'm going to close YouTube Studio. It's just annoying me. Wow, that music's loud, isn't it? So, can I pop out the chat box or not? Don't think so. So it's bizarre that YouTube Studio doesn't work. We're going to just run a train from Frankfurt. Oh no, press the wrong button. We're not doing training. And I haven't got my gaming mouse set up. I started watching Vuelta a España as the first stage. So I'm not doing this, don't worry, I'm cancelling this. I pressed the wrong button. I did this ages ago.
In this training module, you're going to...
Let's go back to main menu. Teething problems. It does say first stream. I'm just going to try again to open YouTube Studio, yeah, because although I can watch YouTube and see that it is actually working, the quality looks fine. I wanted to do a pop-out chat, which you can't do from just your normal YouTube, like, what would you call it? Account. All right, let me try one more time. I'm sure you're all eager. To get a train rolling. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave it on YouTube. But it's an HD stream. Everything seems to be working. The chat seems to be working. So awesome. It says one person watching. I take it that's me. Yeah. I'm watching myself on YouTube. At least I know it works. So we're going to do this route from Frankfurt. Which one is it? I was using a Vectron, yeah. Oh look, you can change the weather. Dynamic weather. Dynamic weather. Let's have custom weather. And let's have rainy and windy and cloudy. Very yeah, precipitation high. Get started. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that on the 26th. It's only a few days now, and we'll see. What's this? Manchester Airport commuter out now. Oh, wicked. All right, well, maybe we'll buy that during the stream. Forgive me for just saying wicked. What's this? No. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I signed up for. Okay, no idea why it hasn't given me the route that I asked for, but never mind. It's still awesome. I'm just going to minimize YouTube to save some bandwidth or processing power. Let's just have the chat open. Let's set it to... Okay, ready to roll. Now, this is the first time that I've started this train on my own. No, it's the second time. Without the aid of the commentator, the help. So first you have to put the key in. Then you have to set this to cut in. Then we need to do some signal lights. Wait a minute. Just noticed my shortcuts aren't working on OBS because it's a totally new profile. It's a profile designated for YouTube, of course. Well, obviously. I'm not streaming to Twitch. But I do have to just close this video on YouTube on my second monitor because it's just using my computer's processing capabilities too much. Yeah, the lights. They're somewhere here. It's been a while. It's been a couple of days since I've driven this this train. Actually, what is wrong with the movement? My mouse. Oh, I know why. I've got to open my G hub for my Logitech mouse for it to set to the right. Yes, now we got it.
So I just thought get rid, which is what I've done. Tackle the thicket with nails. Scissors, bring it down.
That's Alan Partridge. I don't know why that just started playing. Okay, we're ready. Yeah, over here we got yeah, we got lights here. Signal light override. Signal lights. I'll just put it to auto. Let's have headlights. And we haven't got any passengers. I just don't want to muck this up on my first stream. I'm just fiddling about with OBS. I had a shortcut to turn off preview. Yeah, I've turned it off manually. I just want all my computing power focused to this. Right. Running. Ah, here's the headlight. Right. Okay. Full beam. This is called the reverser, and that is the okay. Windscreen wipers. Oh my god, we haven't done it in the rain before. Does anyone know where windscreen wipers are? Why aren't they down here? No. Anyone in chat, let me know where windscreen wipers are. Hazard lights. Oh, we are actually moving. That's not a good idea with no... Yeah, I put it on very low throttle. Just keep it going nice and slow until I find the windscreen wipers. Oh, shouldn't be this hard to find. Should it? Can't be over there. Okay, in none of the training that I did we do windscreen wipers. Wiper, here we are. Okay. Probably intermittent, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take the speed up a bit. I wish I knew where driver assist was. It's been telling me to activate driver assist for ages. It's a very quiet cabin, isn't it? But there we are. We're moving. We have to stop in 16 kilometers. Okay. That's more like the noise of a train. Let's turn that throttle up. We're actually going downhill slightly. Should be able to pick up more speed than that, which makes me think maybe no, brakes are off. Shall I just put it on full throttle? It is, that's full speed. So we're only doing 12 kilometers per hour. Oh, that's the, yeah, we're gonna maybe, no, we won't bother with, what do you call it, the automatic speed restriction. We're gathering speed now. Let's go up top again. And we are broadcasting 6,000 bits to YouTube. Oh, sorry. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm glad that we haven't got passengers, because passenger trains involve opening doors and waiting for passengers to board, obviously. So we're getting up to 30 kilometers per hour. "15 kilometers to our destination." Let's just have a quick look on YouTube, see how it looks. As I said, I'm a bit nervous. You know, I've never broadcast on YouTube, and it was looks alright. Quality looks quite good. But there's about a 15-second, yeah, probably about 10 to 15-second delay between what I'm seeing on my computer screen and what I'm seeing on YouTube, which I've got on a second monitor. Probably more. Might even be like 20-25 seconds. But yeah, the quality looks good. Crept up to 52 kilometers per hour. I'm just going to try and type in the chat. Okay, the chat seems to work. One thing that's different is that you can't type in the chat from OBS. There's kind of like there's a note: "Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy." And it's covering the chat box, which is a bit silly. Yeah, I can't type in chat from OBS, which you can do on Twitch. But never mind. Never mind. So I've got the preview turned off on OBS, and I'm just watching it on YouTube. When you do live streaming, there's a lot to set up. I mean, if you don't do it and you just watch live streams, you might not realize what you have to go through before the stream just miraculously appears. I mean, next time I'm going to add the live cam. That's no big deal. I could probably turn it on now. I might actually try it in a second. Meaning a few minutes. So perhaps in the description of the stream, I should have written something about what it is, what the game is. Let's edit it. Let's see if we can edit it on the fly. I'll do some hashtags. Okay, does this change it? I would say that's probably worked. Yep, yeah, it's updated. It's updated. Good. I'm happy. Because I had to wait. I had to wait 24 hours before I could start this stream. That's what they make you do. That's what YouTube makes you do. First time you request to do a live stream, and I thought you needed 50 subscribers, but that is only if you want to go outside with your phone and do like a live broadcast, you know, like people do on TikTok and that, filming themselves. On TikTok you need 1,000 followers to do that. On Twitch you don't need any. On YouTube you need 50 for that. So I was surprised to find out recently that with my little 16 subscribers on YouTube that I'm allowed to do a live stream, which is awesome. Because on Twitch it's hell when you're a small streamer. There's no discoverability. There's no algorithm like well, for affiliate payments, of course, there's no algorithm, but for non-affiliates, you won't get discovered if you've got 1 or 2 viewers. No one will ever see your live stream. Whereas at least YouTube has got some sort of algorithm. Obviously, now no one's going to see this, but I'm glad, to be honest, if anyone is watching this. I'm just watching the replays. I'll swivel the camera around now. Yeah. There is a slight... Sometimes there is a slight sort of lag. But that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I can't be happy with that. Let's see if YouTube Studio is working now. I have no idea why it wasn't working before. When I go on YouTube Studio, it gives me the opportunity to go live. Surely it must know that I am live. Gonna have to Google that. Also, I want to set it up so that I get some sort of notification, audio notification, if there is somebody chats, because on Twitch I was missing chats and I was missing this and that, follows. So I set up this third-party software that just gives me any type of audio notification I want for anything that happens. I wonder if train drivers wave at each other like bus drivers do, probably. But that third party is called Mix It Up, third party software, and for YouTube it is mainly designed for Twitch. But it did have in the settings YouTube, and I tried to change it YouTube, but it wouldn't work. So I'm just using visual notifications. But as for why my YouTube studio has no idea that I'm live, well, that is just bizarre. I mean, this is when I need someone in the chat to tell me what the hell's going on. Because how can it not know? How can it not know that I'm live? How can my own YouTube studio not know that I'm live? Did I just go through a red signal then? Okay, hold on. I've been concentrating on other things. I forgot that this is... Oh no, this is... Is this free roam mode? I'm not sure. Hold on a minute. Which button is it for? Which button did I set for? God, I can't remember what button I set to look at the tracks. This looks stupid, doesn't it? What's this? But I've already done this one, so I don't understand what's going on really. I use the horn. That's the horn. What I'm looking for is the button for... Oh, no way. Cancel. Jesus. Gaining points all the time. Alright, 3.8 kilometers. It's funny though, because this was supposed to be going from Fulda back to Frankfurt. Fulda. I'm going to start concentrating on the game now. I can do all this fiddling about later. This is why I chose this game in particular for this first stream. Because you do have obviously some time to play around with other things, which I've got a million things to sort out still. Things aren't working. For example, YouTube Studio has zero recognition that I'm live, which just, I cannot work that out. How is that possible? But if I just look at channel content, it says streaming, the output is excellent, it's public, no restrictions. It updated the title when I updated it. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on that distance, 2.7 kilometers. Looking at the stream. So where it says at the top, the time, it says 7:09:10. I'm looking at 7:09:28. So it's 18 seconds 18 seconds delay between what I'm seeing on my computer screen and watching it back on YouTube, which is a bigger delay than on Twitch, but you expect some delay, obviously. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. Just know that if I die now, you won't know I'm dead for 18 seconds. Or let's say something less dramatic. If my computer crashes now, you won't see it crash for 18 seconds. But yeah, I've got to set up audio alerts. I've got to find out why YouTube Studio is not recognizing that I'm live. Because on YouTube Studio it was offering like pop-out chats and that I can drag onto other monitors and stuff. I don't have to have the whole YouTube open. Just watching my own YouTube channel is pretty unprofessional way to monitor it. I've also got a preview, obviously, on OBS. So I'm going to pause it on YouTube, and I'm going to just quickly open the preview on OBS. Yeah. And I'll have to set up the keyboard shortcut for this profile. Okay, we'll be getting ready to stop soon. Green signal. There must be some automatic slowing down because oh, I'm going up a hill, right? Okay. I still had the throttle on 100, and as you can see, it slowed right down to under 20 kilometers per hour. Let's pop outside. I mean, this is just a dream come true, this game, for anybody who likes trains. I'm a bit of a noob. I got into trains over the last probably couple of years. I do a lot of road cycling. That's my main sport. The second sport is running. But very often riding around the Czech Republic, we get stopped at level crossings for trains to come. And I just find myself hanging around the level crossing for a bit, just looking up and down the track, and I always wave at the train driver when the train comes, and they're always very willing to like wave back and often beep the horn. Whereas, you know, the line of cars behind me are getting angrier and angrier as they wait. And I'm just loving it. I suddenly realised, wait a minute, I think I really like trains. Then I started watching people streaming this on Twitch. The only thing is, this is game 5, Train Sim World 5, which I only bought last week. And I knew, and I know that Train Sim World 6 is coming out probably next month. So it's the first time I bought a game knowing that it's going to be superseded in a month or 6 weeks. But I didn't want to wait. I couldn't wait. I'm still on my summer holiday, or sort of half summer holiday, for at least another week. Oh, I'm feeling this hill. Put it on full throttle, and that engine is straining, isn't it? But we have got a lot of rolling stock behind us. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the announcement. You can see bottom left Bottom right, the Dovetail Direct presentation on 26th. It's going to be when they'll tell us the launch date of Train Sim World 6 plus some other releases. Getting ready to slow down in a moment. Ah, there is a YouTube drive control panel on OBS. I just activated it. It's a dock. It was on the docks. But it wants me to sign into Gmail. I'll do that in a minute. Let's just stop this damn train, yeah? Okay, throttle back. No, I didn't mean to put the reverser in. Okay, that was stupid. Yeah, I stopped too soon. I panicked then. Okay, I look stupid. I was trying to use my keyboard shortcuts, and for some reason the throttle had changed to... Yeah, the throttle has changed. Look, it's fixed to the reverser now, my keyboard shortcuts. Oh, I know why. Now it's working. Now it's working. So is the brake... Yeah, we're okay. Let's just nudge it up a little bit further. I've obviously done something stupid. Oh, I think I have to put it down to 0 and then start it up again. I've had this before. Yeah, now it should work. Here we go. No. Does it need full power to get going? I'm going... What? What the hell? Okay. Oh, okay, no idea. No idea. Throttle off, brake on. Don't need emergency, sorry. Oh, God. Right, full service, yeah. How on earth was it reversing then? What did I do wrong? Let's try that again. Yeah, throttle is now connected to my keyboard shortcuts. Good. Let's have a look outside what's going on. This is one of those things where you realise that it's not as easy to do stuff as you might think. You know, there are all these safety protocols, and if you don't know what you're doing, like I don't know what I'm doing. Did I press something by mistake? Throttle's off. Well, obviously it wasn't going to go when the brakes were on full. Now we should be going forwards. I could jump out and ask that driver how to drive my train. Yeah, it's in forward mode. Let's set it to neutral and start it again from forward. Because I did hear something about sometimes you have to like reset it. Right, that's throttle off. Now forward. Now throttle. Okay, train not moving. No idea. Anyone in chat? Anyone in chat? It's probably something really simple. Train's just stopped, everyone. Oh, we're going. Okay. It's such a heavy load. Maybe just needed to, maybe there was a signal that was red. That's probably what it was. I was probably waiting for that train to pass, wasn't I? I mean, on that little map, top right, there is a little, like, no entry, isn't there? God, this, you can't really do this if you don't know what's going on. You've got to at least have some clue. And I do have some clue. I've done all the training centre. It's just that there's a lot to remember. Now brake should be this keyboard shortcut. I've turned the throttle right off, so I'm just coasting. I think the brakes cut in at this speed. The brakes will cut in pretty fast. After this, I'm going to set up that YouTube live control panel on OBS, so I'll put it on the intermission. Today's an exciting day because it's the start of the Vuelta a España. I'm a big road cyclist. It's my first stream on YouTube. And I've got a rest day from my sporting activities, which are just insane. Yesterday I did 15-kilometer run. Wednesday I did 100-kilometer bike ride. What did I do Thursday? Thursday I did something. I think it was a 5k run. Right, anyway, I'll talk about that later. Let's get the brakes on. Stop it just perfectly. Good. Access gained to mastery and community challenges. Oh, I thought I had that already. And I actually wanted to do something different. I wanted to do the opposite route. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to sort out this YouTube live control panel on OBS. So I'll put it, let's say continue, at least so we have some music playing. Replay service, no, I don't want to replay service. Let's go to main screen for now. So at least there's some music playing while I'm doing my little signing in process. And I might even turn on the webcam just to see if that works on YouTube as well. Passwords, passwords, passwords. I'm still here. Okay. Okay, try this. Yes, we're in. I've received a confirmation code to my telephone. Awesome. YouTube live control panel now activated on my OBS. To get started, click the button below to select a stream. Okay. No current live streams. Well, what the hell is this if it's not a live stream? That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm refreshing it. Oh my God. I'm Googling it. You can enjoy this at home. So, YouTube live control panel. Control panel on OBS says no current live streams. But I am in the middle of a stream! Exclamation mark. Most common cause, internet connection, no. Correct or outdated encoder settings OBS, no. Temporary glitch, hope not. Restart OBS, not going to do that. Very good. Somebody's written in forums. Yeah, somebody else has done a screenshot of that exact message that I've put up. That the live control panel is saying no current live streams, even though they're in the middle of a stream and refresh doesn't do anything. Let's see what OBS, how they reply. You must log in to reply. There doesn't seem to be any replies. That's a message from January 2024. Can't see any replies. Okay, that's stupid. It's no biggie, but I mean, I know the stream's working because if I open my YouTube channel, I'm live. So you just don't expect problems like this with something as big as YouTube. You know, Twitch works perfectly with OBS. So why doesn't YouTube? I might have to stop the stream and start it again. But, you know, I'm glad it's working. It's streaming. I'm streaming on YouTube for the first time. But all the other supporting things are not working, you know, that will make my life easier. I've just seen someone else's stream in this game. Let's just have a look at their stream. Yeah, they've also only got one person watching, meaning them. And they don't seem to have any other. Yeah. No, they don't seem to have any other features on their stream that I don't have. Let's just go to my stream. View your channel. Live. There it is. Yeah, so everything looks exactly the same as that person's channel that I just looked at. So it's just glitches. I don't think it's my mistake. All right then. If we continue this, that's what I wanted to do. It says last played Frankfurt to Fulda, but no, it wasn't, was it? It was Fulda to somewhere else. It was to Fulda. Yeah, that's right, actually. What am I talking about? No, it was right. It was right. Sorry, being stupid. Yeah, I was blaming the game there for something, because I'm in the sort of blaming mode because of this YouTube stuff. The game's working fine. Let's leave the game alone. I'm going to stay using the Vectron. Choose a different route, obviously. We could do this London to Milton Keynes. I used to live in England. Or we could jump over to LA. Let's have a look what it looks like in America. So scenarios, timetables, training modules. What's this? Oh, there's nothing here. Is it because I don't own this or what? Oh yeah, it's just I had to click that first. Take a brief ride. Yeah, we'll do this one. This looks cool. Because I bet the trains over there in America, I bet everything's different. Do a bit of a training. Yeah. Gutted about that YouTube live control panel though. That's just stupid. Huh. It says no live stream, no current live streams. We are not real. Is it crashed? Look, that little wheel is not going round anymore. Oh, the music's still playing. But I think it's crashed. Which would be the first time I've ever had a crash on the Train Sim World at all. And I have heard that it does crash. So that's no biggie if it has crashed. In fact, I wouldn't mind. I might reset the stream. See if I can get that control panel. Oh, it is working. Just 1 second though. I'm going to try YouTube Studio one more time. To see if it actually recognizes that I'm streaming. How can YouTube itself not know that I'm streaming to YouTube? No. All right, it says go live. I'm going to press go live. Oh, that might ruin everything. Because I'm already live. What would that mean? What would that do? Bizarre. But in the list of videos, if you click on that, you can see it says streaming. It knows I'm streaming, but it won't show up in YouTube Studio to like. All right, customization. You can now turn on live chat and more right here. All right, well, live chat's on. Chat replays on, chat summaries on, participants, anyone, live stream reactions on, slow mode off. Okay, good. What if I go on dashboard? No. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm doing something stupid. Wouldn't be the first time. No. I can't do those little pop-outs of the chat and stuff that it was offering earlier. It's not recognizing a stream being in existence. Never mind. Let's get on with this. Let's get on with this. Right. So this is going to be a bit different. General tips. Tutorials for creative features. Wait a minute, this isn't what I wanted. This is what I want. Right, thank you. Okay.
Welcome to San Bernardino Station, located in Southern California. First opened in 1918, the current San Bernardino Depot serves as both a passenger terminus and an entryway to the nearby freight yards and maintenance facilities. Passenger services at this station are operated by both Metrolink and Amtrak trains.
Amtrak, famous. Proceed to begin. Here we go, guys.
There's a missing route map over there. Fix that while you're here.
Oh, there's a missing route map. Route map, as they say. Yeah, the movement seems like I'm lagging a little bit. Just a little bit.
There are more tasks to complete. Don't forget to apply the route maps, replant the utility warning stakes, repair the electrical cabinets, and clean the trespassing signs.
Wait a minute, am I a driver or what?
Follow the markers to board your train before departure.
Who am I? Look, it's in yards because it's in America.
Sit down in any available seat in the indicated car.
Okay. Indicated car. This must be the indicated car. Although why I'm sitting down here. Okay, I'm not the driver. Oh, I can still... Yeah, I can still look outside. Train is about to leave. Beautiful weather.
The original station building was constructed in 1886 by the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway to replace a converted boxcar that had been used as a temporary station.
I'll Google this later. See
However,
what it
in
looks like in
November
real life.
1916, the building was almost completely destroyed after a fire enveloped the station, but plans were soon put in place to rebuild. Opened in July 1918, the new station cost an estimated $800,000 to build, approximately $16 million adjusted for inflation. At the time, it was the largest railway station west of the Mississippi River and was constructed in the Mission Revival style with Moorish and Spanish colonial revival features. The station saw heavy use during the 20th century. However, there was a gradual decline in usage around this period due to the increase in road vehicles and air travel. In 1992, the San Bernardino Associated Governments purchased the depot and started an extensive restoration plan, which began in 2002. In 2008, both the depot and station were reopened, with services being provided by both Metrolink and Amtrak. Between March and April 2017, further developments were carried out, with new elevators, platforms, tracks, and overpass being constructed as part of the downtown San Bernardino passenger rail project. This train is powered by a Metrolink MP36PH-3C locomotive, first introduced in 2003 to operate passenger services in the San Francisco Bay Area,
Bicyclists.
however was soon adopted by other railroad operators. Take on the challenge of operating demanding passenger services in the heart of Southern California. Head to the tracks in a bustling urban environment whilst managing a busy schedule. This is Train Sim World, San Bernardino line.
Okay.
Los Angeles to San Bernardino.
Thank you. I didn't realize you can do other stuff like this, not just driving a train. Let's continue. I like it. Yeah, at the moment, there's no way of knowing if I've got any viewers. Because as I said,
in this training module, you will be learning how to drive a Metrolink MP36PH-3C locomotive. During this brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard.
Sorry, I was just trying to refresh that YouTube live control panel. Still says no current live stream. It makes me think, am I real? Okay then. It's a bit jerky when I'm streaming. Slightly jerky, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, I can drive the train, alright.
Take a seat in the engineer's position so that you can prepare the train for service.
So there's...
For this introduction, you will be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop.
Oh, passengers.
Prepare the train for departure.
Come on then. Oh, shut the door. Why is it pointing over there? Set the control and fuel pump to on. Why on earth did they tell me to sit down if the control panel is here? Why is the control panel on the edge? How ridiculous. Set the control and switch to on. No, it's not. It's not pointing in the right place. Okay, that's a glitch. No, it's not. Sorry. It It is a strange place to have those switches. Set the engine man switch to on.
This locomotive has a removable reverser, which will need to be inserted before setting a direction of travel.
I like it. I like it.
Set the headlights, as this will let others around you know that this train is operational.
Front dim. What is
To
the
begin
advantage
loading
of dim
passengers,
over bright?
you will need to open the passenger doors.
Yeah. This should be reachable from where I'm sitting, I hope. Open the passenger doors. And of course, it's not telling us how. Do you want me to walk down there? You can, okay, you can also press Y to open the left-hand passenger doors. Okay then, let's just press Y. Loading passengers.
It is time to depart. Close the passenger doors.
Do I press Y again? Good.
This locomotive has 3 types of braking systems.
Why?
Automatic brakes, dynamic brakes, and independent brakes. Automatic brakes control the braking force applied across the entire formation. Dynamic brakes use the locomotive's electric traction motors to generate resistance and are often used to maintain speeds while going downhill. Independent brakes apply the mechanical disc brakes on only the locomotive and may be used to assist with hill starts. As you have passenger cars coupled, you should use the automatic brake to manage the train's speed.
Okay. Which is the big red one. Let's set it to full service.
To confirm that this locomotive has control of the train's brakes, set the cutoff pilot valve to the passenger mode.
I like this train already.
This locomotive features a combined throttle and dynamic brake controller. To get the train moving, move the handle into the power range.
It's the other way. Well, which way? B1, throttle and brake control. That sounds like we're about to start moving, doesn't it? Here we go. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Forward. Throttle B8. Does that mean full brake? Well, let's try it the other way. It's not clear. It's not clear. You would think P means power and B means brake, but No, nothing. What's the problem? Move, it said move the throttle into the power range. That sounds like the power's going on, doesn't it? So what the hell's got, why isn't it moving? Glitch? Do you have to wait for something? Is there a red signal ahead? Brilliant. What amazing entertainment for potential viewers. If you're a viewer, I'm very sorry about this, but I've done exactly what he told me to do. Exactly. Look, I can even check the log. What's this? How do I check the log? Message log here. Look. Throttle and brake controller. You can use A to increase the throttle and brake controller. That's what I was doing. To get the train moving, move the handle into the power range. Where's the power range? Well, how do I know where the power range is? You can use A. That's what I was doing. So I'm pressing A. Throttle and brake controller P1. This looks like the power range. It doesn't go. It doesn't work. That's full service brakes. Turn the brakes off. Release. Was it going to be in release? Release. P7, full power. I think. Do you know what I'm going to do? And start it again. Where were we? No, that's not what I want. God damn it. Well, this obviously isn't my fault. Because I've done exactly what... You just read it. You just read it. Set the engine switch to on. Invert. Reverser handle in. Yeah. Press W to set the reverser to forward. Set lights to dim. Did that. Open the doors. Close the doors. Start the park. Close the doors. Have I closed the doors? We'll try that. Close the doors again, but set the automatic brakes to full service. Set the automatic brakes to release. Working. Brilliant. Making me look stupid. Sorry. Making me look stupid. I'm gonna do it again. See if it was a glitch on the game side, but I've had enough now. It's time to watch the Vuelta.
In this training module, you will be learning how to drive a Metrolink MP36PH-3C locomotive. During this brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard.
I'm going to listen very carefully.
Take a seat in the engineer's position so that you can prepare the train for service.
Well, you can't control these when you sit down, so... I'm going to have to stand up again.
For this introduction, you will be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop. Prepare the train for departure.
Fuel pump on. Generator fill switch on. Engine run switch on. See how you can do them sitting down?
This locomotive has a removable reverser, which will need to be inserted before setting a direction of travel.
Put that in. Done all this. Set it to forward.
Set the headlights, as this will let others around you know that this train is operational. To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors.
Right. Press. Not hold, press. So I'm pressing. Left door's unlocked. Loading passengers. Let's just hope it works this time. Because that wasn't my fault. How long a stream can you do on YouTube and have it save it?
It is time to depart. Close the passenger doors.
Which button can you can also press Y to close the left-hand doors. The left door's locked. Does that work? Yes.
This locomotive has 3 types of braking systems.
Here we go.
Automatic brakes, dynamic brakes, and independent brakes. Automatic brakes control the braking force applied across the entire formation. Dynamic brakes use the locomotive's electric traction motors to generate resistance, and are often used to maintain speeds while going downhill. Independent brakes apply the mechanical disc brakes on only the locomotive and may be used to assist with hill starts.
Right.
As you have passenger cars coupled, you should use the automatic brake to manage the train's speed.
Agreed. Set the automatic brake at a full service. So that is this one. We're going to put it in full service. There we are.
To confirm that this locomotive has control of the train's brakes, set the cutoff pilot valve to the passenger mode.
Done. Right. Yeah, that's right. Set the automatic brake to release. Okay, got it.
This locomotive features a combined throttle and dynamic brake controller.
Oh, it's
To get
specific.
the train moving,
P4.
move the handle into the power range.
I didn't see it. It's specifying P4. Oh. Now we're moving. Okay. I didn't see it specified P4. I was doing P5 and P3. But when you're doing a tutorial, you have to do everything exactly as they say, otherwise it doesn't trigger. Good. My fault and their fault, combination. Look at those lovely mountains. Awesome. Reach a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Yeah, we're nearly there. We're there. Yes, I would turn on driver assist, but you've never told me how to do it. Right, where is that driver assist? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. No. I suppose it relies on you Googling it or finding out from some... Oh, miles per hour. Right, okay, so we should speed up a bit.
On level grades, you can coast to maintain your speed, reducing energy consumption and stress on the motors.
Idle.
When coasting, always remain vigilant of the grade, as keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force by moving the automatic brake into the braking range. First built in 2003 and entering service the same year, the MP36PH-3C was the second locomotive produced as part of the MP Express line of diesel-electric locomotives from MPI. Initially trialed by Caltrain to operate services in the San Francisco Bay Area, the locomotive proved to be popular, with a total of 100 being constructed for 9 different railroad operators.
Just setting up
Similar to the first MP
hotkey.
Express locomotive, the MP36PH-3C has the same EMD 645F3B prime mover, but features a separate head-end power generator, a Caterpillar C27 internal combustion engine. The MP36PH-3C has a top speed of 102 miles per hour, 164 kilometers an hour, and a power output of 3,600 horsepower, 2,700 kilowatts.
Very good. And let's just check my preview. Yes! I just enabled a hotkey for OBS, enable preview, so I can easily turn off the preview, save a bit of computing power. Now I'm just watching the game. Oh no. What was that? Now I'm just watching the game on the main screen. I can't see it anywhere else. But I can see chat. So if you are watching, just type something in chat just so I know it's all working, will you? Just hello or anything. Go via a location main loop. How far have we got to go? This is a lovely train, this. This is my favourite so far. It's not telling me my distance to location. I'm going to speed up. I mean, look at the speed limit is like 160. Why am I going along at 80? It's 60. Normally it shows you your destination. Destination, but not now. So I have no idea if we are still in a mission, in a quest, or but we're picking up some speed. Go via location. I mean, what the hell does that mean? Is there any button you can press? Is this? Is there any button you can press? Hold this crossing lines to find out. Oh, that again. Oh, there's number 9 is the map thing, right, okay. So we're just doing a big loop. So have we done one loop? Where did we start? Maybe that's it. Maybe we just go round and round now. No, we haven't been through this tunnel yet. So in an emergency, I'm going to practice, look. Throttle right down, idling, brake. Full service brake. So how quickly do we slow down? Full service brakes. Oh. We don't slow down. Jesus. Okay, it did slow us down. So now let's go back up to speed. Release, throttle. Okay, good. Right, we've got a notification. Stop at location 1.6 kilometers. All right, we'll finish this and call it a day. I'll come back with a webcam on, and I'll have other things working that are not presently working. I'll review everything. I mean, this was kind of a test, really. Well, it was definitely a test. You heard me get a bit kind of annoyed, mainly because I didn't read the instructions right. But as for YouTube, you know, not having its own streaming service working properly with OBS, which is just industry standard these days. And as soon as I googled it, I found, you know, forums with screenshots of exactly what I was just complaining about, that it doesn't recognize you're streaming, even though if you go on your YouTube channel you are streaming. But go in YouTube Studio or try and open YouTube Live control panel and it says no current live streams. I mean, how ridiculous is that?
You're now approaching the station, so prepare to slow down the train.
Okay.
Use the automatic brake to apply some braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop in the indicated position.
Initial reduction. Wait, hold on. Oh. No. What? Full service brakes. Why isn't it stopping? Why isn't it stopping? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, it gave me it, thank God.
Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors.
The sounds weren't right. It was kind of like the engine was speeding up, not slowing down. You heard it, right? So it made me think that it was speeding up. But that might be realistic. It might be sound of the system. It's braking, kind of like sounding on. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking to, Snout.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Great. I'll be back. I like this one. Yep. We'll be back for that one. So the next one will be Rotom Cab Car Introduction. But for now, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to show you my fancy signing off scene on OBS. Thanks for watching, or maybe you watch later. I might just delete this actually, because it was just, you know, me getting to know, you know, what it's like to do this. On Twitch, it's much more. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say anything yet. I'm not going to say anything yet. That was my first time. Probably when I first went on Twitch, everything was strange as well. It didn't work. But things definitely didn't work on YouTube. From my side, you know, from your side, I think it's working. But all the things you expect to be seeing and the helping tools, what, just didn't work. Just didn't recognize that I was streaming. So a bit disappointed. Ending. Bye.